So listen, a couple of weeks ago, there was a news break that you had cancer, throat cancer out of all.
Yes.
I was shocked. And
Thank
also very saddened as well.
Thank you, I appreciate
it was like,
that.
You know, whether you love, when people love you or hate you, man, it's like, I never want to see nothing bad happen to you, you know what I mean? Because just like, you know, you need to be out there, man.
Thank you.
So when I heard it, I was shocked. So what actually, what happened?
Out of nowhere, I didn't have a sore throat. I just felt like one day I'm like, man, you know, I'm looking like, did I miss a piece of food or something? Like, I'm swallowing. I'm like, there's like something on the right side of in my throat. I feel like a little something. You know, like I thought it was like, you know, maybe a piece of food that got stuck or something, you know? So I look in and I look down my throat and I see off my tonsil, where my tonsil area is just a little bit of swollenness, all right? So I said, but I have no sore throat at all. So I said, I'm gonna go to the doctor just to make sure, because as a kid, I always got tonsillitis, you know? And I told you guys, remember I told you that we did that story about me, you know, poking myself with the skewer. So anyway, and that was the other tonsil, by the way. So I go to the doctor, and the doctor thinks like, oh, you got tonsillitis. And I said, but I don't think so. This is not like tonsillitis. This feels like something there.
Because it didn't hurt.
Right, didn't hurt, no sore throat, nothing. So she gives me antibiotic that didn't do anything. It's still there. And she gives me prednisone, which almost fucking killed me because I can't stand that stuff. Prednisone. It's like cortisone. You know what I mean? It's in the same family, but it eats you up. No, she was giving me the orals, but she gave me a heavy dosage of it, and it didn't do anything but fuck me up inside, and it did nothing to get rid of that. So I went to my regular doctor, and he's like, "What is she giving you prednisone for? You got something in your throat. Go back to her, because she's an ENT. Go back to her and tell her, you know, look deeper." So she looks deeper down my throat, and she goes, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Greg. I didn't see it, but you have a growth in your throat." So she said, "We're gonna have to take that out, you know?" And I'm thinking, okay, is it cancerous? And she said, "No, I don't think it's cancer. It looks to me like the papilloma virus, like, you know, warts and shit, you know, like that." So I said, "All right, you know." So we make the appointment for me to get it taken out. So I go back to her like for a quick checkup before, you know, like a week before. Thursday, my operation was on February 13th, which is a Thursday.
To take it out, that thing.
Yes, to take it out. But I went the week before. Okay, I guess it was February 6th, which is also a Thursday. You know, a week before, just for her to look at it, and she goes, "Holy shit! It got bigger. It got bigger since I saw it a week ago." So now, on Monday, she said, "I want to see you again on Monday." This is Thursday. She went to see me on Monday before the operation. And she goes, "It got bigger since Thursday." Oh my God, good thing we got the operation. We got to get this. And I knew it. I kept telling my girlfriend, "Man, I feel this thing growing." And it grew to over 2 centimeters. That 2 centimeters is like a giant peanut. Picture that. Your throat hole is small. It's only like this. So you picture something like that blocking you. So now on Thursday when she took it out, that on February 13th, she told my girlfriend it was even bigger than we thought it was. You know, it was big. So, you know, I never had a biopsy before. You know, before that, she never biopsied or anything. So you send what you take out to the lab, and then when I meet her the next Thursday, it's, you know, for the follow-up for the surgery. She goes to me, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was wrong about everything." She goes, "It's cancer. You have cancer." She goes, "You have throat cancer." And I'm sitting there going, "What?" And she goes, "Yeah." And I just got the report back. She goes, "I didn't get all the margins," which means
gotta do more.
The cancer's still there. Right. So she goes, "You're going to probably have to have another surgery. I'm going to send you to this new doctor." So she sends me to this doctor at Mount Sinai, who's like, he's the best. His name is Dr. Eric Gendon. And he's like the chief of surgery. He's the president of, like, you know, of everything over there. He does research. He said, "I do these things all day, all night, you know." He said to me, "Look, I'm going to have to take out the rest. I'm going to have to take out your tonsil. But I'm also going to have to take out, there's a muscle behind your tonsil. And the cancer's in there too. So we're going to have to take out your tonsil, the muscle behind your tonsil, and then I'm going to have to take out 2 of your lymph nodes." He goes, "I don't know if the cancer's in the lymph nodes yet or not." He goes, "But I'm going to take them out anyway because there's a good chance a little bit dripped in there. And even if it shows no signs of it," he goes, it could come out, and then it could travel through your lymph nodes. So let's get those lymph nodes out." So now, on March 17th, which is like 10 days or so away from where we're doing this interview, I have to go and I have to get this surgery, and I'm gonna have to, it's just like I gotta stay over in the hospital. It's not for one day. I'm gonna be in there a couple days, because they don't want hemorrhaging in my neck and all this shit. So that's where I stand. But I'm actually very good about it. I feel great. I don't, I'm not sitting here, because I learned a long time ago, don't bang your head against the wall over things you can't change or can't control, because all you do is you get a sore head. And the situation's still there. So what's the point of me beating myself up over it, right? There's nothing I can do. You kind of feel like your body betrays you. You work out, you get jacked and all this shit. And
you don't smoke?
No, I don't smoke. I never smoked in my life. Never smoked pot, never smoked cigarettes, never drank. My father's father used to make Italian wine. And my father helped him when he was a boy, and into a teenager. And I never met my grandfather. He died before I was born. But my father never tasted the wine that he made with his father. Never even tasted it. So my father never drank. So I never drank. I grew up idolizing my father. My father was big, jacked, was very like a straight-laced man. Like if he was somewhere, the only difference between me and my father is I got a really bad mouth. But my father, if you say or something, there's a girl around or curse, he'll tell you. He don't care if you're on the street. He'll say, hey. You talk like that, there's a woman right here. You know what I mean? So I grew up idolizing my father. He used to tell me guys that carry guns are afraid of something.
So all those times you went out to the clubs in New York and never drank now?
Never. Wow. Never.
It's incredible.
Never drank. Never drank. I don't even know what it's like to, I don't know. Like I always ask people, what's it like when you get drunk? What is that? And they always tell me it's like you're spinning and all that. I don't know. And I figured, Oh, by the way, just to let you guys know out there that are watching this, I asked the doctor, and this is the top research doctor in the world. You could Google him, Eric Gendon from Mount Sinai in New York. I asked him, I said, look, I take TRT, 200 milligrams of testosterone. He said, testosterone's fine. Go ahead, keep taking it. That's what he told me. It's fine.
What about growth hormone?
Growth hormone, if you have cancer, it's throwing kerosene on a fire. So that's why, let me tell you something, guys. I never took growth hormone when I was juiced up. I was an androgen junkie.
And now you're not taking it either, right?
No, I would never take growth hormone. I don't see the point in it. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do that, you gotta do the IGF and insulin and all. I don't want to do any of that stuff. I'm already a diabetic now, and I'm not insulin dependent. I'm on metformin. But he did tell me, go ahead, take the testosterone. Take it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take a shot before I get my operation. He's fine with it. But he said, stay away from that growth hormone, man. He goes, cancer you will feed cancer. If you have cancer, telling you guys right now, if you have cancer in you, growth, and you're taking growth hormone,
have to stop, right?
Better stop. You better stop, because that's bad.